Trucker here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy it. Hey, you got the Boston Trucker with you. I'm at the 2025 Shell Super Rigs Truck Show at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. We're getting ready to judge. First truck has pulled in to the judging bay. And here we go.
Brian's my cousin, one of his brothers that owns it. He's a musician. Yeah. Well, I was a musician in school, played trumpet, music theory. Then I started doing car audio, so we're really a lot into music.
Yeah, I play guitar. I have a Fender Strat. It's about to buy another one.
Did you see the dolly feet for the trailer?
No.
Oh, Dolly, the feet. That's, I didn't pick up on that earlier. Oh, it's a guitar.
There's 40 speakers under the trailer.
Wow, that's. I mean,
and we
you did you use a guitar for the outline? For
yes.
That? You had. I was going to say that.
We had that body saved in because we were making them out of wood a long time ago, but now we decided to do them out of steel. We used the original foot from the landing gear from the Mack trailer.
Right.
Welded it to this plate and body worked it.
Yeah. Wow.
But the trailer, truck and trailer, has 39,600 watts continuous of power. There's 80 speakers, truck and trailer. Wow. There's 24 speakers, these 8.8 Marine JLs. There's 12 down each side. It goes all the way back. There's two even between the threads.
Yeah, exactly.
And then under the very, very bottom, there is actually four supported cabinets, 16 13W7 subwoofers that are about 8 inches off the ground. This is a concert on wheels.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
But we don't have it connected right now, but I've got an 8-hole speak-on twist lock.
Yeah.
That cord that goes between the two. So just click, click, and everything is on. Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Very nice.
And there's so many little things, like even the frame stops. You want to limit your suspension so you can watch your fender flow.
It's all about the details. I mean, this truck is completely detailed out. Everything. Look at that. Look at the mud flap weights on the inside. Polished on the inside. This is an incredible truck. Now, this is a show truck. Strictly show. It's not a working truck as of yet. I'm told all their show trucks will be in the working fleet at some point. It's a Mack trailer. If it ain't a Mack, send it back.
Had thicker beams put in so we didn't have all those ingredients.
Pleated fenders, hidden brackets, details, hand pinstriped all the way down. We got custom covers for the rivets. Lights on the inside. They drove this thing through the rain for 5 hours getting here. Custom tank covers that swivel all the way around and lock in place. Look at that.
We thought we were gonna get by with that.
I mean, have you ever seen anything so beautiful in a truck? Incredible. Incredible attention to detail. Every inch has been thought about carefully. Wow, those bases look like they're floating in the air. I swear I thought that seat base was floating. I'm still confused at what I'm looking at. It is floating. Wait a minute. I thought I was going crazy. It's floating. Okay, that's something that I've never seen in my life, and I know no way you have either. So the console's made to look like a jukebox. Got a corn cob shifter. Very interesting. CB radio. I don't see a microphone, but maybe it's a Bluetooth. Wow, what a truck, huh? This is incredible. This is a super rig. This is Super Rigs Truck Show, and look at that engine. There's no oil, there's no dripping. It's clean, it's polished on the inside of the tires. Look at this thing. Pinstripe on the back wall here.
Once we get ready, I'll open it back up, but let's just...
Also, if you don't mind, if I can get this quick video of you just basically just saying like your name, like a little brief.
Okay.
And when you guys follow the Shell Rotella page on Instagram, this lady right here is Grace. She runs the page for Coin Media. She does all the videos you see on the Shell Rotella page. She's the woman behind the scenes.
Hi, I'm Kevin Johnson with Davis Brothers Designs out of Owensville, Indiana, and we're here today at Shell Rotella Super Rigs, and behind us is our 389 Peterbilt and Mack step deck trailer that we built a little over a year ago, and we're the first one in the judging lanes, and we're pretty excited. The rain almost held off, but we're still going to have a great day.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
I've done a few interviews.
Well spoken.
Usually it's not always that good.
That was clean and right through. Thank you.
All right, he's ready to roll. You know where you put the oil in this truck? Right there. It says oil. Even that's chromed. But you know what? The chrome is very tastefully done. You know, it's not over chromed. It's great paint, great use of the lights. I love the pleated fenders, the pleated boxes. This is a beautiful truck. This is one of my favorite trucks at Matt's this year. The sound of silence. It's giving me ideas. Ideas for TikToks. Gonna have to use that song in this video. Beautiful lights. Imagine this thing coming down the road at night, glowing like a Christmas tree. And as a judge, I'm looking at detail, looking at cleanliness, originality, use of chrome, use of lights, looking for any scars, which, you know, working trucks are going to have scars and or dings, or, you know, I'm even looking at the reflective tape to see if there's any breaks in the tape. Tape is perfect. I mean, these trucks right there, this truck right there, I mean, this is an off-road truck, highway truck, off-road. This truck goes where most people wouldn't go with their pickup truck. I don't think that made any sense. I love these Peterbilt steps right there. That's pretty cool. This truck is less is more. It's got a nice low look with a drop panel there. Painted to match fenders. Love that. Looks great. Looks great. Yep. Big fat pipes. Window chops. I'm not usually a window chop guy, but they definitely work on this truck. They match on the window. Big visor. Clean air cleaners. Custom mirror brackets. The antenna on the back of the cab. And it's an ultra cab too, I just realized. So it's got the extra high cab. The custom bumper. Old school grill bars.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of
I'm
pressure
demanding.
here.
I'm very demanding.
Nice clean interior. They went with the painted interior instead of extra chrome. But there's some nice details on the chrome too. The foot pedals, the shifter knob. Very classy looking Peterbilt. Pure class for sure. It smells good in here. Doesn't smell like cow. Can I say that on YouTube? I think so. It's my channel. I can do what I want. Like the lights there. Clean underneath.
I wonder if this is sound dampening.
What's that, Jamie?
I wonder if this is sound dampening. It looks like it.
Well, it would work as that for
It
sure.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah. Yep. That's a new thing.
How are y'all?
Hey, how you doing? It's good.
Does this work as sound dampening in here?
Do what now?
Does this work as sound dampening? You know, does it help?
No, it's just it's like loading jobs, like get your feet there, which it works, getting out of dirt. You can take it out, take them out, take like soap and dishwater or whatever, scrub it right
So
off.
they're super durable.
So it's the stuff they put on bass boats.
Oh, wow.
okay.
Oh wow.
So Kimi at Lightning Jack, she makes them in like, she actually made the floor to go in my trailer just to kind of,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, make it look a little different. But
Right.
No, it's just. I feel like it probably does cut down on some of the sound,
I
road
didn't
sound.
think
you
about
know.
it that way. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot better
Well-
than getting carpet.
Well, sure.
And then I still put towels down, like, you know what I mean, trying to keep them from getting clothes stained. But when you got this one, she figured out how to get it dirty.
That's her job, Dad.
Correct.
How often you working it between shows?
So I bought it as a year. I've had it for a year. It was brand new when I got it, and then was hauling cows with it and going to a few shows with a different trailer. A girl from Miami decided last November that she wanted to take my hood off and my fenders off for me.
Oh, that's
so
nice of her.
We had to rebuild it,
Oh man.
and went to Louisville and did pretty decent there in the limited class. So I think I'm definitely not gonna use the trailer till the end of the year. But I got another trailer I'll pull with the truck. So it's too hard to get off the cab to do like that trailer.
Yeah. Can't
The
imagine.
worst one that we ever did, we had a trailer come through with a load of hogs to be judged.
Ooh. Oh yeah, we hauled.
Wow.
before, like-
Where was that?
Was that Lodi
What's that?
or Grand Island? The load of hogs that came through?
Yeah, that was it.
No, that was
at
Grand.
Bosselman.
That was Grand Island.
Bosselman. It was the final day too, right? Was it Friday or maybe Friday?
No, it was the final morning because
Yeah,
I
okay.
was more than.
Well, it was crazy because we're standing there and it was like somebody released a massive valve on that trailer.
Yeah, like
Just
they all started peeing and like you
let
kept walking
loose.
away from it.
So
Yeah.
was he loaded?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Hogs.
How many lights you got on it?
There's 156 on the trailer and 224 combined.
Wow.
And then the only 4 lights I have that does not match is my 2 corner lights on the front of the trailer because they're the way it rolls around. You can't get a big watermelon up there. And then my 2 headlights. Everything else is all watermelon.
How long you been trucking?
Started rodeoing when I was a kid, and we started hauling our own bulls and horses when I was 18.
Wow.
So
It's been a while,
I
huh?
trucked for a while with like no CDLs, like wasn't even old enough to leave the state. But we
Yeah.
still did anyways.
You did?
That was back in the good days when you could
Yeah,
kinda
I remember
get away.
those days.
So
You get away with some stuff now too? Or is it harder more?
No, you don't get away with nothing no
Nothing,
more.
really?
Yeah, that was.
Are you guys exempt from logging or no?
So we can, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh. $565 or 605?
605.
605 with a PDI.
Yes, sir.
She do good?
Yes, sir. We put a vial in it, so it's about 700 right now.
All right. How's that air ride front end?
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm getting used to it. I like it.
Very nice.
We're not done.
Welcome to Super Rigs. How are you? How's it going? Good, how are you? Good. I'm Mike Gaffin.
Jackson.
How are you, Jackson? Welcome to Super Rigs. If you were wondering, 19 years old. This is a 1990 379 Peterbilt.
There's a Frontier Hotel in Vegas. It's called the Frontier Hotel. It's not
Yep.
there anymore, but that's the whole deal with this. The colors and the lettering and kind of the lights. So the 11 in the back, kind of like the old school signs.
All right, yeah. So that's a cool theme.
Yeah.
Why the Frontier?
So my dad and his grandpa used to go. I guess that they like to gamble, so they would go all hang out there and throw the baseball and stuff on the strip. I guess it always kind of stuck with them.
Yeah.
Made a truck over it.
Great theme. Excuse me. You got a blue button in there too. Wow. 8LO, yeah.
433.
Really?
Yeah, he ordered it. Full of dump trailer with it.
All right.
Oh, yeah. We lived in New York.
So this came out of New Hampshire Peterbilt?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Crazy part is, fast forward, I've got a 96
Yeah.
that came from New Hampshire Peterbilt too.
Wow.
Yeah, second owner trailer.
That's cool, man. What a nice
He
truck.
pulled dump trailer up there, so that's why I
Yeah.
ended up with that 8L.
Is that where he's from?
Yeah, yeah.
From where exactly?
We were up by West Point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was running demo back in the old days.
Oh, no kidding. Wow.
Yeah, there were
That's pretty cool.
There are a lot of interesting stories.
I bet. I bet there are. That's my next interview. Well, cool. You're just waiting on an escort, then you guys are good to go.
Okay.
All right. Standing tall. Absolutely. So what I'm doing, I'm looking at the engine, looking for details and the paint and the chrome and cleanliness, of course. It's never easy with an engine. I mean, that's really the hardest part, getting these engines clean, especially running. It rained all week before these trucks got here. And then you look behind the bumper, see, did they clean behind the bumper? Yep. Did they clean inside the fenders, inside the firewall? Oh yeah. Yep. Nice use of chrome, custom air cleaners, custom breathers. That's a cool look. This one's got chops to match the visor, which is really nice. Boy, that insurance company's pushing that commercial.
If your case
Pleated door panels.
compensation specialist will guide you through the entire process.
Custom covers for their sleeper airbags. Lights underneath. Painted drive shaft. We got this closed off, but then air can flow to keep it cool. That's a cool concept. And then don't forget about the wagon. Wagon looks to be about a 40-foot trailer, I'm guessing. Got the small, I call them penny lights. Bad influence. Bad influence. Great trailer. Great trailer. If it ain't a Mac, take it back. As I wear my East jacket. Oh, you know where I got that saying from. That's from Charlie. Old Charlie Trucker. If it ain't a Mac, take it back. I like these the air poles right here to pull the air tanks instead of just hanging down. Got lights around there for some underglow. Got the Mac theme on the back. Tires are great. Great tread in these tires. Continental. Ah, so Continental. What movie's that from? I don't remember. Lift axle on the front. I just finished judging this truck, and a subscriber of my YouTube channel stopped by to say hello. Tell everybody your name.
My name is Dimitri. I live right here in Hampton, and I'm here to come just enjoy the truck show, and I was coming over here to check out this rig. And I see the Boston trucker sitting over there, and I was like, there's no way that's Mike right there. There's no way. And he looked at me, waved, and now we're here.
I see you looking at me. You must know who I am.
Yeah, I've been a big fan of the channel for, I'll say 3 years now.
Yeah?
Yeah, 3 years.
You watch a lot of the videos?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Sundays. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sundays video day, yeah.
Yeah, Sunday's video day, man.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And what do you do for a living?
I drive for Taylor Transport.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
That's a flatbed company, right?
They do flatbed, but I drive their pneumatic tankers.
Okay.
Locally. So.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's great. And so, and how long have you been driving trucks?
I've been driving now for a total of 3 years. I did 2 years in mixer trucks, concrete trucks.
Okay. Yep.
And a year and a half in 18 wheelers.
Oh, great. Yeah, so, great. Would you ever bring a truck to a truck show?
If I have a long-nosed Pete, I will.
Yeah, we don't discriminate, but there are a lot of Peterbilts. You like the Pete's best?
I'm a long-nosed Pete guy, through and through, man.
So what do you think of this one?
Oh, I love it. You see me standing over here, I had to come over here. I was like, man, yeah, I love it.
That's cool.
I'm obsessed with it.
Hello. Hi. So scraping by out of Wyoming, Cheyenne, Wyoming. They haul recycled motor oils and tankers. It's a 3-truck company. Well, maybe 4. 3 or 4. Oh, this is really neat. I like this. Nice deck plate. Boy, that's really cool.
Thank you, sir.
How'd you come up with that?
We wanted to continue the diamond theme from front to rear.
Oh, yeah.
So that matches the grill.
Okay.
Full interiors, got the diamond stitching.
Yep. Great looking deck.
Thank you, sir.
Boy, that water's just beating off.
Yes, sir.
Well, you got sparkles in your paint too.
Yes, sir. It's a holographic flake. It changes about 6 or 7 different colors.
Really?
If the sun was out, you'd really be able to see it.
Well, we'll check it out on Saturday when the sun comes out.
Yes, sir.
Nice looking fenders. I like the tank, the wrap. Not the wrap, the leather. Also diamonds. Great look. Look at this. Oh, wow. What a great color. So who does the paint like that?
My brother-in-law.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
What's his name?
Patrick Kaiser.
And he just does that?
Yep. He owns Kaiser Customs in Martinsville, Virginia.
Wow. That's a handy guy to know, huh?
Yes, sir. He painted everything on the truck.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Did he do all the custom work?
No, Justin Kendrick in Lufkin, Texas fabricated every panel on here.
Okay.
He built it all by hand. Nothing was prefabbed. He done everything. He done the custom air ride kit. He done the 2 light bars, the deck plate, the 5th wheel plate, the belly pan, the tank filler.
Yep.
The only thing that ain't custom is the Roadworks shop box cover.
Okay.
That you can pick up, you know, at any chrome shop, but everything else was built by hand for this truck, other than the Talladega fenders also.
Yeah, they look great.
Oh, okay.
Did a great job polishing.
Thank you.
Is it by hand?
I can, yes, sir. Bub's Fab Shop in Leavenworth, Kansas. He done the drop panels, the boxes, the visor, the chops. Again,
What was the name?
Bub's Fab Shop, Leavenworth, Kansas.
Okay.
It's all hand built.
Those tank straps are different with the diamonds. That's pretty cool.
Yes, sir.
I like that.
AA stainless out of Miami.
Wow. Got an old buzzard on the grill.
Yes, sir.
Any significance, or you just like it? That's cool.
Yeah, it's a throwback, you know, to the childhood cartoons.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We tried to keep the truck as old school as we could. Beggar Industries, he did the mirror brackets, the grill. The tank straps actually match the fuel tank straps, which is kind of hard to see, but they do match.
And it's an 07, correct?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Ready? Yes, sir.
Nice. Very nice. Look at the sparkles in the frame. Wow. Clean air cleaners. Wow. Very impressive.
Thank you, sir.
Nice interior.
Thank you.
And you get the whole family in it, and it
Yes,
doesn't
sir.
look like it.
Yeah.
Must be hard to keep kids in the truck when you're trying to go to a truck show and you want it out to be all good.
Yeah, they help clean
Yeah.
pretty good. They like going on for the ride-alongs also.
That's great. What a beautiful interior, man.
Thank you.
Stickers. Who did the leather work?
Florida's finest out of Tampa. They done the
Oh,
full
yeah.
interior.
My friend Joe Altadonna recommends those guys. Jerry Altadonna, not Joe. Sorry, Jerry. Got a refrigerator in there.
Yes, sir. Give me a second. I can cut the lights on for you.
All right. Clean interior. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Do you go to a lot of truck shows?
We hit 4 last year, and this year we've made it to 2 so far.
Yeah?
We were at Bristol last weekend for
Okay.
Tony Justice's show.
That looked like a good time.
It was a very
Yeah.
good time. He puts on a good show.
Yep. Yeah. Man. What size tanks are those?
120s.
They look long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The truck used to be a car hauler when we got it,
Okay.
so it was shorter. It had the rack on it. We took all that off and run it like that for a while, actually, in the oil field out there in Colorado,
Yeah.
Wyoming. That's where we got our start hauling crude oil. Nice job. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good to be here. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You too.
Yes, sir. Right over here to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, what are we looking at here?
It's actually all vinyl. I put it
Really?
on myself in 6-foot sections.
Looks good. Nice.
Because the factory wouldn't paint it for me, and the only colors they had were black, blue,
Yep.
and red. So I was like, well, I'll just put it on black. I'll just vinyl it myself.
So what are some of the custom details you've done to the truck? I noticed these fuel caps.
Yep.
That's really cool.
No lifetime lug nut.
Lifetime lug,
those are
yep.
custom. Iowa custom deck plating.
Yep.
And a lot of times you don't see it. A lot of guys, when they do the grate, they do all the way from all the way back.
Yeah.
But I like the slick plate back there with not having any holes.
Yeah, I like.
We use this so we can still get up on top and tarp and go in our Conestogas, because all my Conestogas have front tarp doors on them. So.
And is your only truck? You got more
Nope.
trucks?
I own 7, and then there's a couple owner ops. So.
Okay. Are you showing the engine too?
No.
Okay. No worries.
I always wanted to get it painted, but I said it's a good run.
Yeah, you just don't qualify the engine category. That's all.
Yeah.
Beautiful truck.
You see in the lights, but this is a lot of people do like ropes around or something. We did 12 watermelons down here.
Oh, I see that.
And
Yeah.
12 up top. So there's 24 in there.
Do you want to show your interior? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The interior is where we're really, customized to the scent.
Oh,
So,
nice.
I don't know if you know Easy Pete interior.
Yep. Oh yeah.
This is the only Kenworth, the first and only Kenworth that has a full Easy Pete interior in it for all the buttons.
Oh
and stitching.
yeah.
And then we even went to the pedals. They say the Green Lantern and rear trucking in them.
They do the headboard too?
Yep.
That looks nice.
We try not to go too crazy with the green inside, but enough mixture between everything.
Yeah, looks great. It's interesting. Just a nice look. You didn't go with a Seattle package. You went with very custom looking. Very nice. What are you using for air cleaners and air fresheners?
It's black ice from HD.
Smells good. I think I just got high. How many? You would use a whole box of them?
No, I just put one in them.
Really?
Yeah. They just went over there and I'm like, hey, I was like, I need to borrow one of these again. I was like,
driver, you don't have that strapped properly, so you're gonna lose points on that.
So on the trailer,
yep,
we went through and polished this out.
Oh,
these
nice.
Are polished and these are painted.
Oh wow.
We did over just to polish and do this. We did over 7,000 feet of tape.
Oh my gosh.
To do every section.
Did you do a copy registration card?
Front lift axle with I cannot talk today. The Hodge belt's looking good. Nice looking rig. A lot of pride goes into this truck. All these trucks. That's what it's about. It's about driver pride, personal taste, and choices. There is no wrong. Everybody's got their own taste. And it's kind of the same with judging. Since I became a judge, I've said, it's not always about facts, it's about opinions. What I like, what I see, might not be the same as another judge, and that's how we all come together with the scoring. And it's the highest points in each category. The person with the highest points, that's the winner. But it's It's a lot of opinion based sometimes, I think. Anyways, that's my opinion, but that might not be facts. Got the two big Wilsons. Ooh, the rain slowed down for a second. I like these headlights. I need a pair of those on my truck. It's nice. And I think it's our first Kenworth today, but I see a few more have showed up. How are you?
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. Great to see you.
Yeah, always, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm a sucker for these guys' trucks. Ollie, man. And sucker meaning I got good taste. I love these guys' trucks. Another great family company, family tradition, steeped in family tradition. Trucking, LTL, out of Chicago, working trucks, hard-working family. That's what all these people have in common right here. Because besides the love of trucks and trucking, they all work their asses off. There ain't no days off in trucking. Even when you're home, you're thinking about it still. Thinking of what you're gonna do to your truck. What's up?
How are you?
Hey, we're on film. How are we doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, how are you?
It's Gavin.
How are you?
Hey,
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Yes, sir.
It's great. Wow.
I'm gonna shoot you doing the judging of the judge.
Yeah.
Wait. Good golly, Miss Molly, look at that. We're looking at a 2023 Kenworth too. Who would have thunk it? And you're wondering why is the tire in the middle of the truck? That is a logging look from the Northwest. If you notice, he had a logging bumper on the truck. That's what those guys do up there, and that's a nod to those guys. What a beautiful spread. Absolutely. Timte. Oh, great. Really cool. We got an 86 359 from McKinney & Sons. Bunch of good guys. McKinney & Sons, always at Super Rig supporting the cause. We got an 86, like I said. It's got a B model. Man, what a nice looking truck. What's your name?
My name is Nick Brown.
Nick Brown, nice to meet you. Welcome to Super Rigs. Your first time?
It is my first time here.
Working truck?
It is a working truck.
What do you do with it? What are you hauling with it?
Usually we'll start out with our outbounds. We're either taking lumber, we're taking mulch. on our back hauls. It's usually bagged concrete or
Yeah.
another mulch load on the way back, stuff like that. Every now and then we haul some different stuff, but that's our bread and butter.
All right, man, what a nice ride, dude. You must be the envy of all truckers.
I don't know, you know, I'm kind of a nostalgic kind of guy.
Yeah.
I like the older stuff, so some guys will look at me like I'm not going to ride in something that's old.
Oh my God.
That's not me. But
Those-
it does turn a lot of heads, and I like it a lot.
Bet you get a lot of old timers giving you compliments. A lot of how many times a day does somebody say to you, I used to drive a 359?
Yeah, it happens a lot.
I bet.
Usually I get on the speed because they want to know all the information.
I'm envious. This is a nice rig. This is the truck to drive right there. You showing the interior?
You want to?
Yeah,
Yes,
sure. Take a look. Ooh, I'm gonna step on the step here. Oh, nice wheel. So you got to be skinny to get in that sleeper.
Yeah, it is.
Or an acrobat to get over the top. Yeah, it is a lot of room back there. Got the bus glass, glitter knobs, pinstriping on the dash. We got a 15-speed. Beautiful truck. Absolutely. The envy of all truckers. Totally. And it's got tilt wheel. Tilt wheel?
We just put that in not too long ago. I'm going to say it's a game changer.
Yeah.
That is a complete
That
game
is
changer.
badass, man. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. I told them extra points for smoke. Because nowadays that's a rare thing at truck shows. Like I said, it wouldn't be super rigs without some rain. All right, we are back judging. Not gonna let a rain slow us down. I mean, our feet are soaking wet, but classic 379 dash painted black. I like that. Got some Rockwood chrome in here. Very nice old school touches. Very nice clean truck. Custom headboard up there. Legacy seats. Big open space in the bunk. See what they did there? See what they did? So they took out all the shelving, so it's almost like a 359 inside here, except without a side door. It gives it so much more room in there. And it's a big hole. And it's a big hole. Who drives this truck right here? Who drove this in here? You drove this in here?
Yes, sir.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir.
A lot of point deductions.
Yeah?
Oh my God. I can't believe you brought this to the judging line.
I know.
Jeez. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Well, I'm kind of nostalgic about driving the old truck wherever it goes.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful rig, man.
Thank you, sir.
I love it. And this is the one you grew up driving?
Yes, sir.
As a kid, huh?
Yep.
How old were you when you first got behind the wheel of this truck?
I was 13-ish, something like that. I was little, and I remember going with my dad everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime I could. And he always made fun of me because we'd have to stop at the donut shop on the way back down whenever we got getting ready to be done with our day. And we'd stop at the donut shop. I'd get out of the bed and go eat donuts and then go right back to bed. So
That's funny.
I used it as an excuse to sleep in most of the time, but.
Do you remember the first time you drove this by yourself?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
So our mechanic shop's about 10 miles up the road from where our shop is now, and I'd been giving my dad a hard time about, when you gonna let me drive that truck? You know I can drive it. He goes, son, you're too little for a cat-powered truck. One day you'll grow up. Finally, I just harassed him, and he said, I said, come on, let me drive it. And he goes, fine, take off, but if you tear it up, I'm kicking your butt. Okay.
So did you get an ass whooping at the end of the day? Did you do okay?
No, I didn't. I did okay.
And the rest is history.
Yeah, it was all downhill after that.
Well, you guys are awesome, an awesome trucking family. You guys are great truck showers, good attitude.
We just have fun with it.
You have fun, but you take it seriously, but you have fun too, and that's what it's about. And not everybody's gonna win.
No, and it's we come out here and we have a good time. This is vacation.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Yeah.
So
it's where you meet your people.
Right. Absolutely. Met a lot of really good friends of ours. I got a really good friend of mine from Illinois that met through a truck show, all because I was running my mouth and making fun of him. And then immediately we're just best friends.
Wow.
So I talked to him. We get on the phone, we get on the road show. A bunch of us, 4 or 5 of us at a time. I think we've had 13, 14-hour phone calls.
Wow.
Straight.
That's the best. And you know what? And regular people don't understand that.
No.
They have no clue what
get on
that's
the phone
like.
And get to making fun of each other.
Yeah. Like who do truck drivers call when they're driving? They check in with the wife once a day, and then they call their buddies who are trucking.
Right.
Because they're the only ones that understand us.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, my wife asked me, she said, what do y'all talk about? Everything. Everything. And you better not let any of them catch you with your pants down, because they're going to get on you.
They'll let you know.
Yes, they will get on you and stay on you for weeks.
They can be your best friends or your worst enemies.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of times to get off the phone at the end of the day, get back home and go, well, maybe they'll call me back tomorrow, and first thing the next morning, 2 o'clock, they'll call you, hey, what are you doing? Getting started.
It's funny how that works.
Yeah.
You get the whole checklist of drivers you got to call every day. Where you at?
Yeah. What are you doing?
What are you doing? Hauling lumber like I did yesterday.
Right.
That's cool. Well, hey, you guys are awesome. Nice truck. I like this truck a lot.
Thanks.
Double strapped. It's a double strap. Doug, what are you looking for?
VIN number.
VIN number. And what are you going to find out with that information? He's like, I don't want to be a video. You do find lots of information when you run that VIN number. That's what Doug does. There are three truck show judges. People think there are 4. Doug is the safety, compliance, and VIN number checker guy. And, you know, the trucks are can be an emotional thing. You know, this truck means a lot to the family. It's seen a lot of changes.
Nice truck. Thank you, sir.
But it doesn't get any cleaner than that.
It's kind of hard to keep an old Caterpillar from slobbering a little bit.
How many miles on it, you think?
About 1.8 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. He bought it whenever it had 350,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
And he's put every one of the rest of them on it, all except for probably 50,000 miles.
Wow. Looks good, man. You're the quiet one in the bunch. That's scary. What are you hiding? How you doing?
Doing good, sir.
Mike Gaffin.
Doing good.
What's
Yes,
your name
sir.
again?
Jared.
Jared, nice to meet you again.
Yes,
First
man,
time
sir.
showing?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You drive for these boys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Company truck?
Yes, sir. It's a 2018 389 glider kit truck.
Yeah.
Got a Detroit 6 series in it. 13 speed,
All right.
355 rears. Haven't had the truck real long, just maybe 6 months or so. Got it from a farmer out in Kansas, and but it's got a little over 300,000 miles on it, so it's had a pretty
getting broken in.
pretty easy life. But yes, sir. We just still trying to get some of the bugs worked out of it, you know. But it's probably the nicest truck I've ever been assigned to.
Yeah. How long have you been driving?
About 5-6 years, just kind of off and on. Kind of started out, you know, dump trucking around close to the house, and met these guys probably 2 or 3 years ago, and just I've been with them, and
they treat you right.
Oh yeah,
seem like a good bunch of boys,
yes,
huh?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yeah, we stay pretty close to the house, but do a lot of treated lumber, a lot of bag mulch, go to a lot of
mulch,
hardware.
Yeah, like Lowe's and Home Depot and stuff like that. Yeah, that's good stuff. Do you want to show us your engine today?
Yes, sir.
All right. He's gonna open the hood. Doug, take 2. What are you looking for? Huh?
VIN numbers.
And what do you find out with the VIN number?
You can run the VIN number through a lot of different databases, find out when last time inspected, when it's been worked on. You can find out it's a salvage vehicle. Find out all kind of information.
Find out true mileage.
Sometimes you find true mileage. So sometimes you can find out that the VIN number doesn't match what it's supposed to be matching, and you wonder what's going on there.
You check plates too?
Check plates, registration plates.
You check for safety issues?
Yep, absolutely. Check all that.
All right.
I'm
going to check for cleanliness.
We've had some trucks that don't match.
Still have you?
Oh, absolutely. You got the registration card with you?
That's not him. That's Eric, the judge.
Oh.
He's on the other side.
Eric, who? You got the registration card, please?
I gotta send everyone home by 4 and I gotta be gone by 3.
It's one of my favorite, Vanilla Rama. You get a point for that. No, just kidding. I wonder if anybody's taking us seriously. I'm taking judging seriously though. Just being serious with y'all. It's a very... I do take judging very seriously, and people put their hearts and souls into these trucks, and they put... These guys are out here in the rain cleaning trucks. You know, I've done it for years, and these are some serious people that work hard and play hard, and they come to the truck show to meet their friends, and you know, this is just looking at everything. It's a working truck, you know. It's not a show truck. This guy new to the show truck scene, and when you come to a truck show, you learn a lot. You learn a lot from other drivers, watching and learning, and it's best to just look and ask questions and listen. And you know, this is a very nice looking truck. Going down the road, it's a head turner. I'd be snapping my neck if I seen this truck. I'd be whipping out my camera and taking pictures and videos, and yeah. And it's got a Detroit in it too, by the way. Very nice truck with a Detroit, but you don't see that too often. Not a Super Rigs, not a 60 series. Very cool. Nice. Ooh, nice look. Welcome, Everett Ford.
How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing great, man. You know, I've only seen this thing from across the parking lot. I didn't even see the stripes. What a beautiful truck.
Thank you.
Wow.
Eldorado stripes based off of a Freightliner stripe.
Oh yeah? I picked up on that. Wow. Nice colors.
Thank you.
You driving this one, working this one?
We just got it. It's only got 584 miles on it. Got it this past week. Drove straight here to Shell Rotella with it.
Yep.
As soon as we get back on Sunday, we're going to hook to the flat and put all the equipment on it and take off trucking.
What do you think of the 589 compared to a 389 or a 79?
I love it. It's like driving a car.
Really? Everybody says that.
It's really, really comfortable. Really quiet. It handles. It's phenomenal.
Really?
The way it handles.
Everybody says I'll never drive until they drive it and they love it.
Yeah, when it first come out, I was just like, you know, I just don't know. And I drove the 990 when they first came out, and it was a different bird, you know. And then when this one, yeah, we'll try it.
Well, everybody says they don't make a visor big enough for that windshield, but I think you guys found one.
Oh yeah, that's a 12 gauge visor.
Yeah, it looks good. It's good. I'm gonna take a walk around. You gonna show the engine today?
Yes, sir.
All right. And it's got a stick in it. Wow, I love this truck. Wow.
We hadn't had time to do anything to the inside other than the knobs there.
Let me see the inside.
Yes, sir.
You know what? Super Rigs is a cleaning contest, and these guys put up with a lot of rain, so there's a lot of cleaning that needs to get done. That is one clean engine.
565.
565. That's what I have in mind. Does a good job.
18 speed with 355 rears.
Oh yeah, she'll get up and go.
Oh yes, sir.
Yeah. Front air ride, suspension, painted bags.
Eventually, we're gonna put a dump valve on it, so we can drop it down. So.
Can I take a peek inside?
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna get in. I'm just gonna step right here, take a look. Nice, comfortable seats.
Oh yeah.
Those are
I've
nice.
never had seats that comfortable.
Yeah. Who makes these?
Nice seats.
Wonder who makes those.
I don't know. I want to say they're Sears, but I won't.
Yeah, low to the ground. I like the matching knobs.
Those knobs were done by Numb Knobs out of San Diego area.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Numb Knobs.
He's on social media on Instagram and that.
Bunk's big enough too. It's a nice sized bunk.
Oh yeah.
You know, wow. It almost looks like it's almost like a 63, but it's a little shorter. That's all. That's nice.
I love it, and I've only drove it from Alabama to here.
But you're looking forward to working this thing, I bet.
Oh yeah, I can't.
Quiet, you know. As we get older, we can appreciate a little sound quality too. So are these stacks hooked up or no? You have a dummy stack.
They're dummy stacks.
Do you have a
grass burner?
Okay.
Those
It's
are
a nice
Dyna
look
Flex
though.
tips.
It's a nice look, yeah. What it's beautiful.
And that Hodge built. The fenders are different than normal.
It's Hodge built, by the way. Because I used to say Hogue built, and I went to them and I asked them at Matt's. I go, how do you say it? You go Hodge. I go, okay.
Hodge. It's got the lip on the bottom.
That's a cool look.
Something new.
Yeah. Is that the Iowa Customs deck plate?
Merit.
Merit. Nice. Oh, it's got a nice look here. Man.
Yeah, the two canes on it.
Yep. Those are pricey. They look good though. Wow. Nice clean rear. Old school, no T-bar. You know. Looks great. Nice tires. There's the exhaust right there. These panels right there, those are nice.
Wildest thing on this visor. how it's got the rubber block in the center.
Yeah.
We didn't put shorter windshield wipers on it. So when I turned the wipers on the other day,
I had that experience once.
and it got caught on the other side of it. Oh, wow. Down.
I had the same experience with my last truck.
Uh-huh.
And I was on my way to a truck show and it was raining.
Oh.
And I put the wipers on and went whoop, and it got stuck. And I had to climb up there and pull them in because they wouldn't go back. And to get skinnier wiper blades.
Wow.
Yeah. That happens.
Put the handles on the hood and the old Swan.
Unreal. McKinney's, you guys got any more trucks or is that it?
That's it.
All right. Y'all dismissed, or you can hang out all day if you want.
Okay. Well, we're still in the drive, Mike. So. Well, let's.
Now, does this thing blow any smoke?
Maybe a little bit.
Give us a little bit.
Maybe
A little bit's always good. A little bit's always better than none. Thanks for coming and showing.
Yes, sir. Beautiful.
Right?
I told them this is my favorite one of their trucks. I like it. It looked like a classic.
It's a classic 379. Did you see the 359 they have?
Yeah, the gray one.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah. Faster than that, it'll be dirty. And that's trucking. And all us truckers know that.